Okay, back again on a Saturday morning. As you can see, the bugs persist, as promised. As promised, we're going to go look for a Piuma road. I don't know if it's worthwhile or not, but it looked fun. There's the bike. I think I mentioned before, not much done to it, just this screen in the front here fills in that gap. It really doesn't provide me with noticeable wind protection. It may do something very slight, but nothing profound, as you can imagine. It's so tiny. And I get a fender eliminator back here because that fender was huge. The one that came on it, absolutely ridiculous. Not in the cleanest condition, but it'll do. So we just climbed Las Flores Road, and now we are on Rambla Pacifico, and I think if I just go to the right over here, this should intersect with this Piuma Road, which should then deliver us to Malibu Canyon, which will then in turn deliver us to Mulholland, so we can finally see that last stretch. It's Easter weekend. And it's not that busy out here. And there's the ocean straight ahead beyond the PCH. So let's hop on. We've teased these bugs long enough. And continue the hunt. I'll give that truck a little space. Wow, look at that overlook there. Maybe something to look at. Just stop. I never stop to take a look at the scenery. Just damn shame. We turn over a new leaf here. Been having this problem lately with the camera. I have a Sony Action Cam, and it's mounted on the side of the helmet. Like a huge arm. Hopefully I'm not getting too much of the helmet. And it gets a little fogged up. It seems to react to changes in humidity as I come closer and further away from the water. Just noticing now that the microphone is detached and swimming under my chin. The chronic audio problems continue. Before I fix this, take a good scanning view of what's around me. What a nice place to have a house, huh? All right. For those of you who haven't heard the FZ7 exhaust, I know many of you have. That's from inside my helmet, of course. It's got a rumble to it. It's pretty quiet. So what I do in terms of safety with this exhaust is when I'm in traffic, keep it in a lower gear, keep the revs up. and keep the sound coming out so people can hear me. Once again, I just don't know this road, so I'm gonna take it easy. I always take it easy. Kinda new at this, so. And you're expecting to see some impressive riding out turning way now. You're not gonna see it. Stop again for a second overlook. So we sad to see. It's a little memorial. Someone passed away here. No joke. Rest in peace, my friend. Just to get you oriented, the ocean is this way, west. What is going on over here? That's something industrial? Is some homeowner go really out of control? Anyway, this is one of the valleys in between the hills, mountains, whatever you want to call them. Nice place. Give you a double-sided view there. Rear view. Other side. In the front view, okay, you've seen the bike everywhere, I'm sure, so it's gonna move on. Whoa, another nice view. This is like hit a biker day, or hit a bicyclist day. They're everywhere. It's like a friggin' video game. This scenic overlook. I think we've done a little scenery already. That's quite a turn. It's nice to know when that one's coming. So far, Piuma's got some turns which are nice, it seems. And others like this one that are really tight. You have to be aware of them so you don't run off the road. Man, these houses built on the side of these cliffs, they freak me out. You know they're not cheap. I don't think I ever feel comfortable saying, you know, I have $1 million, let me build a house on the side of a cliff and just hope for the best. Maybe that'd be a good secondary house. Yeah, so this road's to join up to Malibu Canyon Road. I was on that road last week. The part closest, because it seems to run, at least for its first initial course, east, away from the water. And there's some fast sweeping curves and good scenery there. That guy needs a break. Hey dude, I don't blame you. Okay, last time the exploration of Mulholland Highway was interrupted by a special event. Let's hope there's no special events today. There should be Mulholland here. There's always some sand over here in this spot. I have absolutely no idea as to the threshold at which sand on the road breaks traction. I mean, I'm sure it's, you know, very little has some effect, but I'm not sure where that point of significance is. That'll come with time, I'm sure. Falls or near falls. One of the two. Busy road. I just overshot it trying to wave at that guy. See, that's my problem with the waving. You take your eye off your target, you shift your weight, just a little bit, it's all it takes. The engine braking on the FZ07 is good. It'll slow you down coming to a corner. You don't have to if you're in third gear in particular. It's also very twitchy with the higher RPM in third gear. What am I running here? I'm running like 6,000 RPM. The throttle is very trigger happy. What the hell is going on here? Oh dude, you gotta pull over that shit. You could tell he didn't know where he was going. He was just surveying the area. Well, if that's an indication, I'm in the right place. It's a good day today. Looks like these guys are taking it easy. Maybe it's just me. I still don't know, you know, what road. It's kind of silly thing to say because the answer to this is do the speed limit everywhere. But I'm not sure. You see these videos of people riding around in these canyons and having a blast. Certainly going a bit quicker than they should be. But you can make a very good case for this place being too residential to carry any speed. I mean, you got cars pulling out driveways, kids, mail trucks, law enforcement. Alright, I mean, there's taking it easy, and then there's this. These guys are doing 30 something. Doing under the limit, I think. This must be the rock store. Please get off here, guys. Thank you. I don't know, I really don't want to stop and take a break. I'm thirsty and I have to piss. I still don't want to stop and take a break. Getting off the seat a little bit, and the corner helps with the turning. bug dead right in my sight of vision. That's what happens when your frontal lobe is occupied driving or riding a motorcycle. Those things were flashing. Because they're taking pictures of something. There's these bikers. I don't know. Yeah, what I was saying is when your frontal lobe's occupied when you're doing something like this. Things like speaking become more difficult. Wow, look at those guys. Scrape the fucking peg. This guy taking pictures of doing the corner there. So the peg scrapes fairly easily. I think that's that corner that you see all over the internet. People will turn around and set up and hit the corner so they can get photo ops. I scraped the peg, freaked me out, popped my bike up a little bit. Always nice to put on a good showing. Yeah, bug guts, like right in front of my right eye. It's amazing how well your vision can adapt. I mean, there's people that have the biggest holes in their visual field, whether it be monocular or binocular, and they just seem to get around it. I don't want to scare the horses. Very sensitive to that. Those poor things are being driven onto a road. Mulholland Highway goes this way. Well, that's where I'm going. I'm dedicated to exploring Mulholland Highway. Encino Canyon, I think I've seen that one before. Tight, twisty, super scenic. So here's the plan. We're gonna finish this road. We're gonna get to the end. We're gonna make a U-turn. We're gonna come back, and maybe we'll stop by the rock store. Those of you familiar with the FZ07, not a lot of suspension adjustment, just preload in the back. 9 clicks, 1 soft, 9 hardest. It's on 6 last time I was out. Definitely felt a little unstable, especially in some of the corners with bumps in it. And was even bouncing around in a straight line. I turned it up a notch, so it's 7 out of 9 currently. I'm somewhere in the realm of 200 pounds. Could imagine I was just hit by an enormous bug or something, because I actually felt the impact on my shoulder. Dear God. Yeah, I would have expected them to anticipate, you know, people 250 pounds, even 300 pounds riding this bike. Not a lot of them, of course, but would allow adjustability of suspension to accommodate them to some degree. But that's all presumption. Maybe the fact of the matter is, you know, turn their preload all the way up would accommodate someone around my weight. But that's it's an exploration that's ongoing. So for the next few weeks, I'm not going to be coming out this far away from West Los Angeles, because I'm going to be on call for emergencies for my job. I have to be within a certain distance. So is this the end of it? Mulholland Highway seems to continue. It perseveres. The end is near. Not to be dramatic. Whoa. Check that out. This guy muscling that thing around these corners. This is gotta be the end of it. Can't be serious. It just keeps going. There you go. Air that out a little bit. Good old Davis Road. Is it 84 degrees out? We're gonna stop playing around in third gear like I had been, because like I said, some of these corners, they really surprise you how tight they are. Come out of the corner in fourth gear, carrying 2,000 RPMs. It's a little on the low end. What you want is responsiveness, you know, to get yourself out of trouble. If there's any way out. That sand. Watch that sand. Another one. All over the place. Non-waver. If I lived in one of these houses, I would just stand outside and watch the people burn by all day. You grab a cigar, set up a lawn chair. Nice cold beer, just watch the bikes go by. I'm glad I carried on, because it's kind of cool around here. So we're basically just heading north right now. I mean, it's Mulholland Highway sort of follows the path of the Pacific Coast Highway, which runs along the Pacific Ocean, and then they both, you know, continue north and south. So I'm heading in the northern direction, and then Mulholland will turn west and come to its termination when it intersects with the PCH. Myself here. These guys gotta go single file and not block the friggin' road, because I can't get around them. They're doing 10 miles an hour. It's one thing if, you know, they're on a corner and there's gravel on the side. It's another thing if they're talking to each other. The bike's not loud, but they can hear me. I'll give them the dumb stuff of the day. This road is really cool, at least visually from my perspective. I don't know if you can see it, but it just appears to wind through this dense forestry here. On the low end of a hill. Okay. I know somebody out there knows what's going on with this bug situation. There's going to be something you can buy to wipe the mask off. It's getting ridiculous. It's like Starry Night with bug guts. I can feel it. We're getting close to the end. There's the PCH in front of me. There's the ocean. We're gonna hit the end today. This is like my third or fourth attempt. Other times I was turned around by getting too far away from work, special events. But life is not bringing us down today. We're gonna hit the end. I think this is it. Yep, Oxnard, Santa Monica. No one behind me. Maybe I'll go a little further up. We need some sort of scenic conclusion. This'll do. Well, that's nice. I think we're past Malibu at this point. Well, some of you may have heard me bitch about the Los Angeles area and Malibu and density of traffic and how it ruins your ability to appreciate the scenery. As you can see, it doesn't take very long to get north of LA enough when things loosen up. It's just perfect around here. Look at that. That's peaceful. So California is beautiful. Just if you come by, pay attention to areas north or south of LA. Don't get lost in all the bull inside the city. There's really nothing to see. Maybe one stroll through Hollywood. That should be enough. Okay. Start the journey back. See you guys next time.